And one thing I want to share this, I was watching The Simpsons, right? It kind of come in a perfect timing. When Homer was in the dumpster, one of the Chinese workers said every word balloon that Homer had a dollar sign that says "I am gay," and I am. Honestly, if I was not gay, I would be attracted to women. That's how it works. You know, I am asexual. I'm homo-romantic, but golly. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I gotta turn this on again because I know I don't know what to say. I'm surprised that Gableen, you liked it before the live stream even began. So hi again. You're a sweetheart. I want you to know you did nothing wrong, okay? Of me having my meltdowns and all is because of them. That's why I get so paranoid. You know, I think that's why this whole time they've been stalking on my live streams, just waiting that, oh yeah, if Dion's gonna say this, we would be using that. I'm trying to be Gableen. This is a lot. You know, from what Jessica did to me. Yeah, I may have yelled at her. It happens. But just to falsely tell people, like falsely info, right? Or falsely accuse that I groomed her, that's just too far. There are people don't like, but you don't go that far to do that. You know? And you're a sweetheart, honestly. And I had to be honest with you, the reason why I get a little bit like anxious around women, not like in a sexual way, right? I love being friends with all women because my mother is one and I'm close to her, right? Is because of like Casey, for example, she would use her sex as an excuse or a sex pass that, oh, you know what? Dion did this to me. I could get him arrested. That's why so many men are afraid to speak up because people don't believe them because women are seen as weak. Nope, both genders are equal. Okay, there are strong women out there. My mother, she's one of them. You know, and not to mention, it just makes women look awful in general because what if they want to be friends with another man? But society thinks, oh, you know what? This woman would probably be using him for his money or wanting to fake that she got raped by him. And his life is over. You know, it's like that. Come to think of it, for her. Oops. Great, froze on me. Great. Yeah, my reaction exactly. Saying that I raped my dog. Are you sorry? My deceased dog? It's amazing. It's amazing how he said tits. A male doesn't have nipples. I don't get it. He has a damn. Oh my. I have nothing to say for that. That's sick. Man, they must be watching St. Johnson too much. I have nothing to say. Yeah, I didn't hit my dogs though. The thing is, Gableen, when has happened, right? I was frustrated and how my mother wanted me to give him tough love. Yeah, I may have been like, you know, a little harsh. Like I told him, like, be quiet. You know, I was going through a bad time. It's not like I hit my dogs. They're in their cage. People need to understand that. Plus, it's a way for them to be quiet. I know should have done it in a better way, but for the thinking that I'm violent with my pups, it's ridiculous. If I was, then I would be handing them my Beatles, wouldn't I? Then they're in their cage. You know, they're being a little bit rowdy. People need to understand, if they don't have dogs, they don't understand how, it's like if you have children, right? And of course, you got to hit them, maybe a little hard, because they get a little bit too loud or they'll break something, right? It doesn't mean you're abusive, you know? It's like if you hit your girlfriend, if you had like an awful argument, it's not like you're beating her to death. You know, it's crazy. They're in a damn cage. I told like, be quiet, be quiet. Yeah, I did raise my voice a little bit, but it happens. But it's not like they're out of their cage. I would, if that was the case, I would like punch my pups, but I did not. Yeah, I saw that. That was a long time ago. I saw that, Gableen. I saw it. Trust me, I did. I didn't know how to respond to that. I don't even watch My Little Pony. I don't understand. I don't know how to respond to that. Why would you put me in a baby's body? You know, isn't that a little disturbing? Like, I don't get it. I don't watch that. And even if I did, why do that? You know, that I'm a little confused on. Yes, I saw it. It was a long time ago. Years back, actually, when I first heard about this. I forgot who told me, though. I think oh, okay. It was a person named Daniel Fernandez that I'm guessing it was Yan Tan. I don't know, because Yan Tan doesn't speak English well, so I don't know who the hell it is. They told me about it. Like, oh yeah, Dion, this is what happened at that Discord years back, right? It was disturbing. I was in it? Okay, yeah, I may have grew up with special needs, but that's a little much. I was not in it. Plus, that's really offensive for people that is in a spectrum or that have any type of neurological, like this, any type of disabilities. It's sick. I actually like that channel because, well, in a way I do, because I heard that they're doing it for views. It's a little bit messed up on those kids, but I understand why they would do that. I don't get it. I was in it. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, okay. I remember now, Gableen. So this is the dark truth of why they said that. Yes, I was about to say that. They're saying, hey, Dion, you look like this. You know, as though there's something like, as though looking disabled makes me an evil person. They did that. I saw that. I was shocked. Because they're thinking being ugly makes you a monster. Yeah, you read my mind, Gableen. I saw it. Those are old messages. You took like years back. I got harassed a lot. I did. Not to mention that his name is Ryan and Josh, right? They would message me. I was on that. I don't want to talk about it. It's a long they would harass me nonstop, right? And that Ryan guy, he would threaten to blackmail me that if you make a video about me, I'm going to get your channel deleted. And it got deleted. It was a long story. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. See, this is what I hate about having a great memory. It sucks. It's a curse. It really is. They did this for a long time. They did. So it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Yeah. It was years back. Years back. It's so funny people keep bringing that up. And yet, here we are. You got Jessica that wanted to tell me that I sexually talked to her. I mean, well, first, we're both adults, even though that would still be weird. But two, I don't like you personally. Three, we talk about animes. It's. Someone even said that they printed out a picture of your face and put it on their wall and throw darts at it. Wow. That is trippy. That is trippy. Yes. Um, he was the one that had the smaller face, right? And then later on, he was the one that had an S. So he was against me. I can't believe it. So I got tricked. He said, "Hey, do not go. I don't want you to leave your YouTube channel." And I did have thoughts of leaving, and he was sweet. I felt awful blocking him, but now we know that. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want to hear that name again. Oh my God, he gave me so much trauma. I'm so sorry, Gableen. I don't want to hear about Foofy again. It's something personal. I know what he did. I know what he did. I hate that name so much. I get like PTSD hearing that name. It's something personal. So I can't believe it. I can't. And I was always nice to him. I was always friendly. Can't believe that. God. Wait a minute, Gableen. Now I understand. So that was him this whole time. Okay, Dion, that's right. The thing is, when he brought up his name for the first time years back, right, or whatever, it was a long time ago. He would refuse to tell me. Like, I would love to know who this floofy person is, of why he was making false gossip about me. Smiley, he would tell me, I don't want to do that because I would get caught. And now I know why. So basically, he was behind this. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This whole time, I thought this person was supporting me. It's a straight up liar. Now I see why people act the way they act, or why I'm acting paranoid, because I thought someone that was sweet on this channel turned out not to be. Wow. I think that's why they subscribed, just to spy on me. God. And if I don't give them what they want, they will not view my videos. Now I see the pattern. Now I get it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. I know who he is. He was like a viewer of mine, but he was supportive of that Ryan Correa person that harassed me with him, right? So I don't want to think about Josh. I did not like him. I didn't. He was a bully. He was. So yeah, I know who he is. This was years back. So now I get it. Now I understand it. That's probably where all the false gossip came from. That I slept with Casey, which I did not, and with Jessica, which I did not. That I want to do things with my dead dog. That's called a necrophiliac, or a necrophile. You want to have the sex with dead bodies. I don't know how else I can do that. And then I raped someone. Oh, okay, Gableen. I'm glad you brought him up. He's at an ex. He was this boy that a huge crush on, right? He messaged me on Instagram to, I think it was like, I forgot how long. It's been like 2.5 years, almost 3 years now. And I remember we had the same fetish in common, right? It's not lolly, which is where you heard. It's nolly. Like you would do something with your belly, right? He reached out to me because I shared something about a Chinese, a really hot Chinese boy that I liked. I even shared on my TikTok. I did on a TikTok. That was the only video I shared, right? Ugh. Yeah, well, I didn't cyber chase him. We're fine now because he's the one that talked to me, right? I just made an account just to apologize, you know? So, Leslie, he's a little bit misunderstood. You know, I cover that. Because the thing is, he found me on a porn site we both use, right? I still got the messages and everything. He told me he was going to, yeah, he was going through a difficult time because he has depression and anxiety like I do, but mine is more tense than his. And he said that he had to take care of like school and other stuff. We did talk, but he randomly stopped messaging me. He said that, oh, I won't stop. Well, he could have told me that. He's the one that messaged me. Plus, the thing is, he messaged me back on Instagram. I still got our messages. You know, I can't believe that. That's crazy. I'm surprised that he didn't say anything about this. Like, I was just tracing him. Like, he even showing a video of me of his belly, right? He insisted, and I consent to it. You know, it was 3 weeks ago. He told me on that porn site that, you know what, you want to talk on Instagram, because he said he doesn't feel comfortable talking on there. So we did, and I never messaged him back. You know, like, I didn't want to bother him or anything. It's been 3 weeks since that message, so I don't know why he would say that. I didn't beg though. Oh my God. I got the messages, everything. The thing is, I know his English is not good. I guess he's a little bit misunderstood. He basically, I told like Wesley, if you want to talk, we can talk. You know, I guess he's misunderstood, because he even asked me that, oh, do you have the videos of me showing my belly in our Instagram, right? And I said yes. He kept. I felt a little pressure because, how am I going to say this? Okay, I don't want to upset him. He kept begging, right? Like saying, "Oh, you know what? Like send these videos to me. Send these videos to me." Right? He sent me a lot of videos because he did that on purpose, right? He wanted to. Okay. And by the way, he was 19 when I met him. He's 21 now. Okay. I even asked him, "Are you at least over 18?" He said, "I'm 19. Don't worry. I didn't delete anything." You know, because I really liked him. I did. And you know, I was sent him the screenshots of his belly. He's like obsessed with it, right? So yeah, that's what happened. Plus, my account got deleted randomly on that site for no apparent reason. He's the one that even sent me a friend request. He's the one that said hi. I still got screenshots of it. You know, I was happy. I made a video of it when I told you. You know, I said, "Hey, Wesley," like, he said hi. So I said, "Hello, how are you doing? I hope everything's okay." You know, like, we had like an actual conversation. Like, how would I know? So, you know, it's crazy. Like, he's the one that sent me an invite. If he didn't, I'll look at the message. So he should have communicated with me. He should have told me that, "Wesley, if you didn't want to talk, then that's fine." You know? I mean, he even put a video in private, right? Of him doing that belly thing, right? That we both are into. But the reason why I cannot like see it, right? And I respect his space, is because of how I lost my account. Because he did send me an invite. I'm thinking, is this who I think it is? Like, I didn't message him. He messaged me first and told me, yeah, I feel awful, you know, whatever. So it's a little complicated. It really is. I can't even think that, like, I respected him. I didn't even ask him for news. That's one thing, you know, and actually, another thing, I forgot to tell you this. He would even ask me, like, can you post videos of my belly on your Instagram? I'm thinking, I was flattered, but I think it's weird at the same time, because I don't want anyone to see all of that on my page. He told me that, or asked me. I'm thinking, yeah, I didn't know how to respond, right? You know, he's really, really attracted to me, but like, okay, Rosalie, I don't know. You know, he asked me, like, can you show videos of my belly on your page? Like, okay, I don't know if I should do that. I was a little bit weirded out at first, right? I was. So I had all the messages when we talked. Oh, I don't know who those two are. If they're talking about Casey and her buddy, now I called the police on them because they're trespassing. You serious? Are you serious? What? That's nuts. Wait, oh yeah, I forgot to explain. Here's the truth, Gableen. There was four of them. He got both of them right. They told me they were fans of me, which is where they found my house, right? They say, "Hey, is this Dion?" Right? I made a video of it, and Aspen saw it, and he was happy for me. They told me that they were fans. They wanted to hang out, right? I thought they were normal, I guess. I had a crush on Juan, by the way. He's my age. Because I like how tall he was, and I would get nervous, right? You know, I didn't act weird or anything. I acted natural. It's just because he was so tall, right? Um, the thing is, they recommend some animes for me to watch. We watched The Simpsons together. I know there was like a gay episode. I think I had all that on camera. And they said that they were on a road trip together, right? And I walked. They wanted to. I wanted to show them around the neighborhood, and we went to the park. I made a video together. They were happy, right? And then they took me to um a Mexican restaurant not too far from my house, and you know, Juan, the Filipino Mexican boy, right? He even or recommend I tried the horchata, which is like a popular Mexican sweet drink that we actually have here. And Fergus, who is the Irish guy, right, that told me about about his story of Ireland and all of that, right? I forgot who the other one is, but those two names are right. The last one, his name was damn, what's his name? Was he Cole, Juan, Fergus, and I forgot who else. I think his name is Jack. I can't believe this. The live stream froze again. I know. The thing is, okay, let me explain, Gableen. I ask permission, even though this is my house, right? Like, if you're inside someone's home, you don't need their consent. Now, if that was visiting their house, absolutely, I need their consent. But you know, because I was nervous, right? I know I should have let them in, but I even asked them. They say, "Hey, yeah, sure, it's okay." They didn't tell. Like, I wouldn't know anything about this. They were fine. They didn't act weird or they didn't feel uncomfortable. You know, especially we're out in the park. And the other guy, his name is Jack. He had tattoos, right? They're all like 5'7", and then one that height, right? They're taller than me. Okay. I have a picture of them, by the way, on my phone. I even asked them before they left. They said that, oh, we got to go, right? I asked them, is it okay we could take a picture together? I didn't demand anything. I didn't. Yeah. I had a crush on one, though. I did. I hastened out loud. Like, I liked him. He was really handsome, right? I hate saying that. I had a crush on him. I did. I don't want to freak him out. I know. I cried. Like, when they left, Gableen, when he left the door, right? I cried on camera. Like, they cared about me. And then next thing you know, this was a lie. I cried in my kitchen. Like, I never knew I felt like someone cared about me. And, you know, especially since they're around my age. And I got lied. You know, I'm glad you're telling me this. Like, I still have a picture of them on my phone. I do, the date, everything on it. Like, even, I can even check the time when that took place. It was in the afternoon. I think like about, was in the summer, like 4 in the afternoon? 4:30? 4:34? I'm just guessing. Okay, 4:39? Somewhere around there. Like, late afternoon. I know. When he wakes up, Gableen, because he works tonight, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. Like, I don't get how it acts weird. Like, I thought these were fans, right? I hate using that word. You know, even when they're in the kitchen, I got nervous. I got scared because they're all bigger than me, right? So that's probably one thing. Well, I would be nervous of anyone, but especially since they're all boys, right? Of course, I'm gonna get scared. So I can't believe it. So this whole time, those 4 boys, at least Jack and Cole, I forgot Cole's the one from California. I think now I understand where my viewers are coming from now. They're all spying on me. I can't believe this. I just don't. I can't believe it. I'm gonna try to screenshot this. It may freeze. There we go. Okay. Wow. They were all straight. I asked them, what's your sexual orientation? I was curious. You know, nothing wrong with that. Especially because that I may make. And I respected that. I didn't act weird. I didn't touch them. That's one thing. You know? In fact, I was just too nervous to even, like, get touched myself. I can't believe it. Well, yeah. I'm shocked. Well, first of all, during that day, our house isn't that filthy. Yeah, I may have some clothes around. Like, what they expect. I'm being honest. You know? I can't believe it. And there was technically no bugs. Well, hell, maybe the dishes weren't clean in that day. I had a lot going on in that day. They randomly came to my house. So how the hell would I know? You know? I can't believe it. I don't believe this. Gableen, I'm glad you're telling me this. Wow. So they were saying stuff behind my back.
should I start drawing it? Well, there's a lot of great stuff here. Really? Because that's what I was going for. But I'm not sure this is a sad girl thing. Maybe it's a separate book, and I could write the forward. Yeah, this isn't a real collaboration. You agree with those girl fanboys. You think it's all about you. Hey, you can't blame me if people want to focus on my contribution. I can, and I do. I hate to say it, Mom, but maybe we should take a break. Good idea. I'm sorry. No, I mean, maybe we should take a real break. That's right. I want to see other illustrators. Good.
Lady, there's someone here to see you.
I can't wait till my brother wakes up so I can tell him all of this. That part you said to me, Gableen, wow. Okay, hon. I I'm so sorry you had to see me like this. I'm so sorry you had to see me like this. I really am. I can't believe I don't know how to respond to that part. Buying food out of pity. Yeah, we were struggling probably, and yeah, my house made to me my house is big compared to the other houses out here. I love our house. I wouldn't trade it for the road, honestly. Tonyo, Tonyo. Um, Gableen, I think. So he just got up from his rest. Because he sleeps during the afternoon. I guess I'm trying to figure that out. I guess it's because we didn't have much food in the fridge, right? I forgot about that day because I didn't show like my fridge. It sucks I didn't. That way you would know what was going on. I guess we were a little bit low on money at that time, and you know they recommend that hey, is there any like restaurants nearby because it was so hot out in that day. And I told him, like, you know what? Like, we can try out this Mexican place because they said they want to try Mexican food, if I recall. And I'm guessing maybe because they saw our fridge. I'm not going to tell Torrin this because he's going to be really upset. I don't know if I should, though. The thing is, they probably did it because they thought that we were poor. we are struggling, right? And I'm guessing that's where it came from. They even want one, the tall one, right? That I like. He was carrying like literally on his shoulder, right? A whole pack of water bottles because it was so hot in that day. And I'm thinking like, one, you don't have to buy that whole thing for us. I mean, I didn't say that to him, but he wanted to buy the whole pack. I'm not sure if he thought that we don't have drinking water like we do. Like we have a a whatever it is that that cleans out the lead. Plus, our water is drinkable out here. It really is. I don't like drinking bottled water. I will. I guess that's where it came from. I don't know what when he gets out of the bathroom, I'll tell him everything. Gableen, you're a hero for this. Now I understand why people have been hating me so much, and yet they didn't want to hear me speak. It's crazy. Like, and people wonder why I do have meltdowns sometimes. I'm scared, I guess, and having deep trust issues. Those four boys, they were really sweet. Like I'll show them enemies, and they'll sit on my floor and all. And the funny thing is, I'm not sure one of them acted gay as a joke. It was one, and I forgot who the other boy was. Right? I was just hearing it. Right? Like I wouldn't be surprised if they're homophobic. If that was the case, I would be really hurt. But like when we took a picture together, I told them like y'all are giants because they are. I guess that's why I got so afraid of them. And they're not even that tall, right? So I'm really short. I like to say my height, but because I was wearing my shoes, right, and they give me extra height. That's why I don't look as short. I think. Trust me, my shoes give me. It's like I'm wearing like little heels, kind of. Oh man, like Juan and Cole, how could you? Oh my God. And are you serious? You got to be kidding me. I'm screenshotting that. That he needs to hear. I don't know what to say. I was wearing my hour shirt that day. And for their info, I don't know if I told them, I like wearing long clothes. And I match. I match a lot. I'm not matching right now, but I match. I don't I don't understand it. There were dirty spots? Well, yeah, because we went through a lot in our house. It's difficult to even what's to say having the maintenance man cleaning for us, and of course it's gonna be dirty. We went through a lot in our house. It's still it was I forgot what month it was, but it was during the summer that year. It's before I got falsely accused of shoplifting at Walmart. So yeah, it was like a month later. I think this happened in I think it was June. I don't remember exactly. It was hot, like really hot that day. So they said that a year and a half ago. Wow. So they must have said that right after I left. They even waved at me goodbye as they were walking down the stairs. And that's when I got emotional because I know I'm not gonna see them again. Like those boys, especially since they said that they've been watching me with the Loud House reactions or whatever. You know, now I kind of get it. Oh my God. And I thought they were supported this whole time. Like they should know that I like wearing long clothes. I don't like to wear small clothes. I don't like what's the crime in that? Plus, I don't like to reveal much skin. I don't.
I'm sorry I let that make the playoffs.
Aspen. All right.
I've got another.
Let's check on again. I can wait to commercial.
So funny.
Oh, you're expecting Prince Charming.
Well, yes, actually. Mom, you're not supposed to be in a
I'm so sorry for the lag, Gableen.
Princess, I was sent to rescue by Lord Farquaad, okay? He's the one who wants to marry you.
Well, then why didn't he come rescue me?
Good question. You should ask him that when we're
Oh, you're back? Okay.
But I have to be rescued from
Sorry, but that my thing froze.
ogre and his pet.
No problem.
Yeah, so much for no mistakes. Look, Princess, you're not making my job any easier.
Well, I'm sorry, but your job is not my problem.
I would not know none of this if you have never arrived at this time. Especially for what Zeb shared with me, what Aspen shared, and then now you.
Dare.
You got yourself here. No, you come right behind.
Put me down or you will.
I know you're not dressed, even though you have your shirt on. Well, I'm live streaming, right? You know those 4 boys that came over to our house that night?
Yeah.
I'm, in fact, really innocent for all of this. They kind of were, I guess you could say, spies in a way. What I mean by that is what Gableen said to me on here. They basically, I'm trying to read back up what she said. Okay, so they're part of that Discord group that deeply hates me, right? And you know how I'd ask them politely if I could do a video of them? You know, I don't need to ask because it's our house. They say that when I was doing videos with them, I was acting weird. They also claim they couldn't find a video when I made, you know, when they were here because of the channels. It froze.
Those 4 guys from where?
You remember the 4 that you met that knocked on the door that asked, "Hey, is this Dion?"
I thought they were fans.
Thought 2. It's like a prank or something.
Who told you this?
That close viewer of mine, Gableen, the one that told me about that Yan Tun Diddle incident, right? Yeah, she's here and she showed me a little. I'll get back to that in a minute. She even told me, you remember Jessica, right? She told me that I groomed her on that group that they signed, saying I acted sexual towards her, and people saying that I gave birth to a baby with Casey. And let's see what else they said. Also, they called me a zoophile. You know what a zoophile is, right? Yeah. And that I raped a child. all the stuff that happened to me. Guilty of this, and Gableen's telling me everything. She needed a moment. I guess she's in shock of what she is hearing. So the other thing that Gableen told me is that she knew that they seemed genuine, really friendly. And Cole, the one that's from California, the one that I think that had the long hair, right? The one that's white. Well, they're all white except for one. He basically said our house is filthy. We have not bed bugs crawling around. Like, no, I don't remember any bugs, especially while they were here. Yeah, our house may not have been tidy, but I was asleep. Like, what the hell do you expect? And plus, they probably talk about me just having my clothes on the floor. I always do that. And they said that they gave me food out of pity. At the Mexican restaurant that I took them, because I want to show them around the neighborhood. They wanted to see what's around here, and I took them to the park, or we walked to the park. We stand on the grass and all, and I did a video of that too. The last thing that Gableen said here. Oh my God, really, Gableen? Oh yeah, I saw that. She said that Cole said that it looked like I was wearing your shirt. I was wearing an Irish shirt in that day. I bought that shirt, for crying out loud. You remember that gray Irish shirt that I want Mom to buy for me because I love that shirt so much? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It says here because you probably could only afford hand-me-downs, and there were dirty spots on the floor. Or either that is probably just like drinking stains. It happens. So they were making fun of me because of the way I dressed, I guess, or that we're not as financially stable. And they didn't tell me any of this. So they're basically making fun of me as soon as they left. Gableen said that they did this right after they visited me. It was a year and a half ago. So I thought those 4 boys that I even cried on camera when they left, I still have a video of that. It was all a lie. I even thanked them on camera after they left. And they were part of that Discord group that made false gossip about me. It doesn't ruin my lifetime. So I thought they were really close to me. We would talk about animes and all. I guess that was a joke to them. So I don't know how to react.
Just find that video and just delete it.
I'm not deleting it. People need to know like their nature. I remember that picture. Remember when I took a picture of that before they left out of the door? I even politely asked of you, hey, do you want to take a picture before we go? And they were fine with it. So I can't believe it. And Gableen, I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, people wonder why they say, "Oh yeah, you're no wonder you're miserable." Yeah, because we're protecting ourselves. She also said that there's I saw it, by the way, I did. There's an edited picture of me sitting with Nika called avocado. I don't know why. It was weird. I just had to tell you all of this story. So all these people that I make connections with, it was all play for them. Yeah, but those 4 boys were really kind. They were kinder than anyone I've ever met. They even said that they were nervous visiting our house. I think I had the audio of that. And I would even dress up in my Irish outfit for Fergus. You know how much that meant to me? Cole said that was even in one of your old live streams. I see. Wow. I see.
Oh, just in the future, we just can't let nobody come over. Just
No.
can't let nobody come over because we can't trust them. That's what we do.
Yeah, people wonder why I don't like to be around other people. I want to be, you know, I still want to be taken advantage of than taking advantage of someone else. Because, man, that will haunt me forever. At least I know that they're going to think about this for a long time what they've already done. Since Gableen showing all of this info, they're going to know. I should make a documentary about this. I still can't believe that Jessica, for example, she wouldn't tell people that I groomed her. Like, how? I mean, especially since I'm not into women, Tom. You know that.
Yeah, you said it yourself.
Yeah, I mean.
So that should be proof right there. You're not into women at all.
And I'm not into sex.
So no matter what rumor she's going to put out, that's not true. You're into women. So.
Yeah.
She can put rumors all she wants, but that's not true. She's not into women. So. And
she lives across the country. Come to think of it, Gableen, I think Cole lives in Kentucky. I forgot which guy though. One is from New York, Fergus is from Ireland, right? Jack, I forgot which one is which. I think Jack is the one from California. I get there. No wait, Cole is the one from California. Jack is from Kentucky. One of them is from that state. So no wonder they had a connection. No, that's okay, Gableen. I read it clearly. She also said that Cole was in one of my live streams back then. Fascinating. I don't believe this. Not to mention on top of what cartoon she did to me. Cartoon she, that guy, that popular YouTuber I told you about?
Oh, yeah.
The one that made fun of how I lost or got my Pokeball backpack stolen? Yeah. Yes, Gableen, that's correct. They told me that. They watched my videos on it. I wonder how they did that. That's really interesting. They watched my videos on a FaceTime. And also, they said that they were on a road trip. I forgot to bring that up.
Yeah, they were. That's California.
Wait, what happened?
So they're on a road trip from California?
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Wait, I see, they didn't tell me everything. I don't know where the hell they were going.
Did they say anything about me?
No. Only about me. Yeah. I don't think they even had a car. Not that I know of. Oh, hey, Amy, and happy birthday. You got back for your birthday dinner. That's wonderful.
Hey, well, tell Amy, we say we really appreciate it for this.
Her name is Gableen. That's sharing me all this.
Huh?
Oh yeah, sorry, that was crumbs or something. Oh. No problem. Your family is really important. I'm glad that your birthday went well and you opened some gifts. That's good. It's Amy's birthday today.
Oh, how old is she?
Wait, how old are you, Amy? I'm so sorry. My brother wanted to know.
What's up, buddy?
You know, we kind of got off to a bad start yesterday. I wanted to make it up to you.
Yeah, I'm glad your birthday went well. That's good. You miss a lot, by the way. I'm kind of glad you did. Oh, wow, you're young. 22? I thought you were a mother at first. Oh, I'm so sorry. 22? I thought you might be maybe 36 or something. Huh. That's wonderful. kind of miss being 22 in a way. Wait, Toyo, you let me wait, sorry, we're watching this, by the way. Yep, you said it, Fiona.
Okay, so all right. So after all this, they did Discord.
Yeah, okay. So they did a Discord about me, spreading all this false gossip for who knows how long, right? Saying that, one, I raped a child. I mean, if I raped anyone, I would not be here, right? That
Even if you did, do you think somebody would speak out if that would happen?
yes, I think so. I think so. Wait, by the way, you threw all my leaves away, didn't you?
Wait, what away?
The leaves I had in the corner, because I like to collect those. Those leaves I found on the ground.
Oh, they were crumbs all over. They were like all over the floor.
Oh.
All over the floor. Gotta clean it up.
No. I hope you didn't step on it by accident. You didn't?
No, you probably stepped on accident. Because I guess, you know, at the time, you know, you had a meltdown and you got to calm you down. So.
Yeah. Let's check too, Amy. So I kind of shared this part very quick, and I'll continue.
So they made this hard.
Yeah, it's just hard to explain. Hey, hold on. I love that part. I'm so sorry. I love this part so much. It calms me down. He has like 182,000, I think.
Shall we?
Pretty much.
Basically, why would his subscribers even care about me?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't do anything.
For a channel that big, you think like why he wouldn't care?
I know.
He would have focused on his original stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Why would he would care about a YouTuber that has like 100 few subscribers?
I'm not sure.
Seriously.
This wouldn't have happened if he didn't call me a loser in the first place. Was kind of encouraged this because other people did that, and yet he was straight up. I remember his community post had so many likes on it about me, saying that if Dion tags you, report his YouTube channel. Like for what? That's because I don't like how you call me that and you want to bully me. I mean, I was upset. I was just calling out. Well, I screenshotted that. I felt upset because he called me that, and then. Why would I found out that he made a community post about me? I just shared it. Like, why would you do this? I didn't tag because if I do, then, you know, especially how much power he has. You know, he's like 11 years younger than me. I didn't want to take that risk. So that's what happened. And I don't know why he would do that. And then that's how that Ian guy came in, spreading false gossip about me and using his autism as an excuse just to flesh his
subscribers he has.
Oh, he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any. Not that I know of. Plus, I don't really care. It's a long story. The community post has 1,600 likes on it. Oh my god, that's horrible. That's a lot. Gableen, I'm glad you're telling me this. That's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, even for a channel that size, I'm sure there's channels that have like maybe $200 and don't even get that many. Come to think of it, oh my god, that's still a lot. 1,600. That's a lot. The thing is, Amy, okay, how about I explain it? His name is Cartucci, right? One that has been cyberbullying me all these months. Look up his channel. It just has like cartoon and then sh on it, and it has like a smiley face, right? That's his channel, and he makes like cartoon rants and stuff. I think he clicked on it, right? So if you visit his channel, you go to his community post, you'll see that. And it's just because I basically shared a couple of screenshots of what happened to me that night when I got my backpack stolen, and he didn't have any empathy at all. He just ignored it, and oh no, like I just didn't like how I wasn't like I was threatening him. Yeah, 1.6 thousand. Yeah, so that's what happened. And oh yeah, back to the Discord part. So I'm trying to think what happened. There's supposed to, Gableen said there's just like almost 1,000 members on it about me, which is where they spread all that false info about me because they know they can get away with it. But you know what? I got a good memory. All the stuff they did to me was a total lie. He is a jerk. I may have meltdowns. I may have said like some threatening stuff. I'm sure we all have. But if you want to like blackmail, dox someone, that's way more extreme. I even feel awful, you know, what I said to Brady along that time ago. It's because I didn't like how she talked to me. I was not in a good mood. Okay, and I hate when people keep bringing that up. Like, oh yeah, Dan did this. Like, yeah, you're basically trying to get my brother and I hurt. Like that, you can't do that. People are gonna say stuff on the internet. Look at Penguin Zero Charlie. You know, speaking of Charlie, he had like a gun in his video, right? And yet people support that because of how he's being bullied. Even if I was being bullied, I wouldn't like share like a gun. That's too much, you know. But you know, since he's so popular and all, I do like his videos. Then it's okay. Oh, no, Amy. Oh, so I'm so sorry about that. I don't read. I'm so sorry. I'm just thinking and spacing out at the same time. I don't read the comments on there because I never visit Cartucci's channel. But I just know what he did. I agree with Gableen. He is a damn jerk. Pardon my language. And my brother said that I should ignore. It's gonna be really difficult, especially all of this. I just know at least whatever those important stuff or lies. Yeah, I do get meltdowns. Everyone should know that by now. But the zoophile part and the, you know, the other sexual stuff, that is much more serious than like a meltdown, for example. Those are really, really serious. Especially since I have been through being, you know, myself. It's difficult. I can't believe it. Like, I never knew I've been mistreated so much online in my life. I'm shocked I'm still here. I'm shocked I'm still alive and I can still walk at night, not worrying that someone may kidnap me because of all this. It's nuts. Well, there's no comparison to all though. This is serious because what if something happened to you? You know, like that when your window got shattered, remember? Yet you didn't do anything. And I swear, if you did got hurt, I hope that authorities would have been involved. But you know how police are. Sometimes they need actual proof, like, yeah, who is this person? And then if they say, oh, you know what, we don't have actual proof, how can we help you? I had many instances with police officers. Let's just say that you had to be like in a serious, deep trouble for them to care. That's why I kind of give up on them.
Well, I'm going to tell you to stop.
I know. I know. And you didn't do anything. This is only involved with me in it because I've been on here for years.
That's what I'm just telling you.
I mean, if I do, I know, even if I do tell, they will continue until I've spoken up. That's why Gableen shared all this info with me, including Zeb, because these people, they don't want to tell anyone. They knew, oh yeah, Dion did this. And I'm speaking up that these are false gossips about me, especially Jessica. Like, you cannot tell me that I groomed you. Plus, we're both grown-ass adults. I mean, I'm still trying to think that, okay, you can still get groomed as an adult. It's just weird how that works. But for her to tell me that I sexually used her, like, how? I don't understand it. Like, really? If that was the case, then you probably would have done like a police report then. I'm sure of it. All we did is argue on the phone and whatnot. You know? Okay, so Amy, Jessica is this woman that I used to be YouTube friends with, right? We used to watch a lot of animes. We would basically talk on the phone like almost daily. My brother knows that. And I would even talk to her when I go off for my long 9-mile walk to Starbucks. And we would have like some fights on the phone sometimes because I would even scream because I'm going to do a lot. I feel awful I did that. Okay? I know she erased her voice to me sometimes, and, you know, if that makes sense. It's a long story. It's really long. And plus, people, let's just say that they would, how am I going to say it? They would tell people that I despise her. Not to mention Casey, of course, because of people saying as if it's horrific. It's really horrific. So it's quite a roller coaster, if that makes sense. I need to do a video about this. The phone is charging right now.
This is going to at least cover it. Just don't mention the names. Okay? Just say maybe these.
No, they will know, Tom. That's the problem. People need to know their names.
I just don't want them doing any crazy.
I know, but they know what they're doing. They know the reason why that they get rid of all this is because of lack of support I had. That's why. And Gableen told me everything.
And then what? What if they start to be back?
Well, at least. Well, they'll know.
They'll make things even more.
They'll know that they're deeply guilty of what they did. They'll know that. Oh man. Okay, I can't. Okay, never mind. All right, go ahead. So the thing is, Amy, I'm guessing you haven't been around much to know. Casey basically almost got me arrested because we had a fight, right? And I didn't even hit her. That's one thing. You know, just verbally. And when my brother was asleep in his room, I didn't want to wake her up. I mean, I didn't want Casey to wake him up. So when she basically punched me, right? I had to use the palm of my hands to block her punches. Yeah, just put it back in your drawer. She basically cried, saying I gave her a bruise and slammed her on the floor. Yeah, as if I had that strength to do that. And like I just hold her hands back because she could have done some serious damage in that house. And then she wanted to cry in front of my brother just to get her away because she knows that, oh yeah, she'll be seen as a victim. I think that's why she cried on purpose. She literally did. Like, it's not fake tears. It was like actual tears, right? And then that's how the police basically came in. And I had to tell them everything. They believed me because she was acting really physical. I still got a video of that on my phone too. That's why I deleted it. And let's just say she wanted to threaten me, to punch me upstairs. The police basically, you know, kept her cool to hold her back. And then she gave me the finger like this and saying, why is he filming me? And, well, I don't need to answer that. I'm doing it for my safety. I just went back inside with my with my brother, right? And then making a video to explain what happened. I still have that video. And that's not the only thing that she harassed me on. It was a long, long trip. I have 2 incidents when I felt unsafe around her. That, when the police came, and then me going to call them. So I have double the proof of that. So yeah, that's why people have been hating me so much. Oh, Amy, it's a long story. I don't recommend viewing it, okay? So you know about Smiley, right? I thought he was a supporter on his channel, but he was supporting of that foofy person that made false lies about me and all. And how about me having sex with Casey, I don't know where that came from, started, and saying that my brother is my father. I don't know why that was been told. It's a lot. So I'm a little shocked that so many people support each other on this. It's a lot. I'm surprised I'm still here. Yes, Casey, that's correct. I just didn't know this whole time. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about this. My phone should be charged up enough. Actually, that's right. I posted a video earlier, didn't I? I'll make another one. This will be like a part 2.
I got a D. A D? That's fantastic. Just kidding. I know it makes you sick. Tell me you feel like bullying.
Another D, Chris?
I'm sorry, Mom. It's science is so hard.
Well, maybe you just need a little extra help.
Dad, would you help me with my homework? Chris, I gotta tell you, that sounds worse than a trip to a failing mall. All right, kids, your mom is gonna...
That means a lot, Amy. You're really a sweetheart for that. I want you to know that. That's why I act so paranoid. Like, man, who knew this whole time people would sing all this behind my back? Yeah, because I'm afraid that something would happen to us. That's why. I'm going to post a video of this right now. Hell, especially what Ian did to you. Oh, they should have said that, of how he would impersonate you and acting sexual towards me. I hope he's proud of himself for what he did. That was not appropriate. They forgot about that. I still remember what he did. Like, man, they think I'm gonna forget? I mean, the trauma is just too much. Hold on. All right, so the video went through. I'm gonna do a second part. Back where I started. Gableen says hi. Me turning the channel subscribers on 20 minutes so that anyone that has subscribed can't comment. And Kai even accused of me raping my deceased dog and playing with his tits, even though tits is only for basically bitches, from our language, for female dogs, not male. They even showed a video of me hitting my dog's cages because I was a little bit upset and I wanted to calm them down. And I know that's not the right way to do that, but you know what? You deeply care for your dogs and you know, you're trying to show self-love and people don't understand how it's like having pets. Just like having children, if you basically hit them and they do something bad or being a little annoying sometimes, that doesn't mean that you're abusive. And oh, you know, I kind of share this very quick. I'm so sorry being off topic, right? Let's just say that this is how people treat me, right? Pranking me on Discord, for example. That I will wet the bed, which is what, let's just say, that's cool right there. They'll punch me in the face with one, maybe, right? And then let's just say Jessica was steal money from me. You know, there was a guy named Jasmine that was steal money from me when I was hanging out with Casey, right? I'm so sorry about this. I like watching from a guy, and oh, good time. Lucky numbers. And this.
All right.
Why is he in prison? Anyway, I'm so sorry. I do not like that person. Okay, let me continue where I left off. Okay. I would be photoshopped in a baby's body, being made fun of my appearance based off a special book for special kids. I understand why making fun of someone's looks is funny, as though being ugly, which I am, which I accept, makes me a monster, right? And I know my case basically ripped up. I gotta put glue back on it. Let's see. Y'all can actually read all this on your own, right? You just had to pause the video if you don't have that patience. Claiming that I was cyber chasing him, even though that was years back, and we made up, is basically the boy that I liked. That I begged him for videos. Yeah, I didn't beg him though. He's the one that sent me like, yeah, he sent you a lot. He even would ask you to send screenshots of his Nolly, not Lolly, which is what people mistaken. His name is Resley, right? He's a Brazilian boy that I had a crush on. And he would talk to me on a porn site, right? And I don't do porn, just like you know. I just do adult topics on there. And he's the one that messages me. I'm so sorry. You're probably confused. Dion, why are you talking about all this? I'm talking about of how people are spreading false gossip about me. And here is the problem, right? There's their names. Okay? You can read all of this yourself, right? Cole said that it looked like you were wearing your brother's shirt because you probably could only afford hand-me-downs. Yeah. And I can't believe that happened a year and a half ago. And added a picture of Nicocado Avocado. Yep, I saw that. And Cole was on my live streams all these years. Fascinating. And not to mention his Amy's birthday today. He just turned 22. Gorgeous 22. I was disgusted by the messages because I would never say it to someone. And I don't understand what's going on through his head, thinking it's okay to do that. I'm so sorry, Amy. You don't deserve any of that. The reason why I want to share this, and I'm thinking Gableen probably went somewhere because she has to take care of something. For anyone that is new on my channel, or but yet that's been spying on me, I'll help you understand of what you have done to, now I'm going to say my family, but my brother and I. Okay, and Cole, Juan, Fergus, and Jack, and not to mention one, I did have a crush on you. I did. Okay, I respected it because you were straight. All of your words were straight, and I didn't pressure you in any type of way. I mean, especially since I'm ace, just wanted to bring that up, right? I just felt emotional, and I'm guessing it's just nice to meet like another, you know, handsome, tall, grown, you know, Filipino man. Okay, but that's that name. Yeah, Filipino Mexican. Why? Why did you do all this? Why? Like, what have I done? And also for Jessica to say that I did something sexual to you or ruined you, even though we're both grown adults, okay? I mean, especially when we basically yell on the phone or whatever. I mean, it happens. I don't understand where that came from. And for whomever basically said that I had something to do with my deceased dog, that's, I hope you get away from me for saying that, because I'm deeply close to animals. I have many videos of how I met many people's dogs in person. If that was the case, wouldn't I don't know? Okay, just do it. Would I be like sucking their licking dink like a darn Dutch lollipop? Okay, like a French like cream lollipop or something. I don't know, be a little bit graphic here. What I'm trying to say is that all of this is getting out of hand. Especially for Cartucci, I understand why you call me a loser. I am probably not gonna stop replaying it on my mind. because my heart, it feels heavy. Okay, my autistic black heart feels heavy. Black heart feels heavy because you literally would have your viewers just to spy on my live streams. This is why I'm making a video of this, and I know they probably will view in and view away. That's why there's so many of them, just to get pieces of info of me. It's fascinating. I'm like, what have I done to deserve all this? Okay, from being called a zoophile. I hope you understand there's a difference between, I mean, I'm not even one of them, a zoophile and a furry. Okay, furry is basically, I'm just giving an example of someone that likes to dress up like a rabbit. Okay, well, that's you know what? I forgot what animal a frog is. It's not an animal, it's a fuck, I should know. Okay, I can't think clearly right now. It's a reptile, or no, an amphibian, right? So different from a reptile. Okay? And also, from what Gableen said, that 1,600 people liked her choosing community posts about me after I got my Pokeball backpack stolen. I'm never gonna forget that incident. I love that backpack because my mother could barely afford, like clothes and supplies for us. And we've been struggling for a long time. I just want to be open. Okay, I'm coming out on all this. And hearing how you would encourage people to falsely report my YouTube channel when I did nothing wrong after I tagged you. Okay, and also, let's just say, I'm trying to think clearly. I just can't believe what Colin wanted. I hope to put it that Fergus and Jack, they probably may be into this. I don't know, because Gableen just mentions those two, but they were together because they're on a road trip, saying that they gave me food at a Mexican restaurant not too far from where my brother and I live. I'm not giving out that info, by the way, where we live. Even though people like to dox us, and it did happen, and people know where I live. I'm surprised I'm still here alive and breathing. Can I just get my plushie very quick? Okay. Actually, here, I want to get my Moosey plush. All right? He's a little shy to talk right now. I think his chocolate scent is kind of fading out. Why? Basically, I don't know how to explain this, okay? 4 boys from, I know, okay, Fergus is from Ireland, okay? Jack, unless I got them mixed up, is supposed to be from California, and Cole from Kentucky, and then Juan from New York. I wonder that's probably why I got taken to that mental facility, because the call's from New York. So Juan, if that was you, I don't know how to respond, unless it's someone else. For you 4 boys, I hope you understand that this the info I want to share, there's like a sponsor movie, right? I might need to put that on private. It's not doing well. I might need to make a new channel. I don't know yet. Gableen leaked the info of how you 4 treated me, right? I just don't understand it. Why? And I thought I had 4 fans that didn't care about me. And that was all this a joke. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. Even trying to read the conversation, okay? Like, I want to make sure if people are really paying notice to this and are really hearing me clearly, and that, like, let's just say, I guess you could say skipping through the video, because I know that people don't like to hear how I talk. Not to mention, I had that person named, his name was Tessie, right? Tasey? I can't remember his name. That I thought that was a royal viewer that got recommended my channel that called me a zoophile and nigga and say lick my whatever. I'm shocked that I thought that was an actual viewer I had. That turned out just to be a spy, I guess, on that Discord group about me. I'm shocked. I think I probably want to have the comments turned off. I don't know. I don't know how to feel at this moment. I don't know. Why? Why do all this? Why give me all this trauma? I have PTSD from all of this. Normally I have PTSD. But you know what? Since this is becoming long term, it's CPTSD. Let's just say like a year plus more of trauma. It's CPTSD I'm having from all of this and other stuff that happened to me back then. I don't think I should mention in the video, and I'll have to get some more right now. Yeah. And look who returned, Gableen. And no problem, Gableen. Please don't apologize. I'm glad you're making a video about this, and I'm glad too because you went through a lot. I sure have, Amy. I sure have. These two girls are sweethearts, and Aspen and Zeb. I'm sure you're probably gonna be a little shocked seeing this. Okay, why? You know, it's just like I'm Chris from a guy, right? How people would, you know, like how I would have the video camera on, capturing on camera of all the stuff that I have not noticed I've been mistreated. Cole and Jack, I'm deeply disappointed. Okay, like literally. And one, I know that was weird that I said I have a crush. All right, you're hot. Okay, sorry. Especially since we're both the same age. Okay, sorry about that. I don't get out much. All right, and yeah, I still remember when you lived up those water bottles, and I got nervous because you're strong as hell. Like you're a man. All right. Excuse me. Sorry, I kind of had a good moment there. But why? Why did I have to be treated like this? You know, all of these years. Okay, before my Sabrina husky died of his abdomen cancer, of a tumor that grew in his body, people impersonating us down. Ian, that basically flashed. I swear, I hope you understand. I guess because I'm not like pop or anything, you haven't been in jail or in prison because you've cyber flashed your penis, right? I think that's considered sexual harassment. And the 80 to 100 photos on my Gmail, I still have that video of it on the main channel, which I think I'm doing right now. And people want to ignore viewing it. They only care about the Nickelodeon reactions. I might need to put those on private. I might need to set up a new channel. Dan, you know what? It's totally up to you. I know it's hard. It is. You don't deserve any of this. You're what? Hold yourself. Right? You're like, Tony doesn't deserve any of this. Sorry, I like to talk to myself, okay? And yeah, you want to see something that's be off topic? You see this? I know it's not correct. All right? I'm still trying to be clean, right? I don't think I need to say this out loud, right? I'm 36 months, right? I'm trying to reach or survive 37 months. I don't think I'm going to do any like Demon Slayer or that licorice recoil reaction for no one. No, this is serious. I'm just going to watch it on my own and not worry about doing a video of it. People are not watching it anyway. Plus, this is more serious. Maybe later on down the line. I understand, okay? Being falsely gossiped, I like to call it that, okay? Being labeled as a child rapist, as a zoophile, and this is kind of for someone that got groped by a 17-year-old, by the way, right? On Grindr. I think I talked about that multiple times, and forced me to kiss him. All right, and he was bigger than me, right? All right, just want to say that out loud. Let's see. Being sexist, yeah, I may have said some sexist things because of the way I was treated. People tell me that I got Casey pregnant, right? Hello, you see this flag? Yeah, you know we got sex. I'm just showing her the flag. I need to hang it up. It's the repulsed flag. I am against having sex. All right, I'm sorry, I don't like it. I don't. You know, I'm also ecosexual. It's not a moral orientation. It's for on the ace umbrella. We can watch porn and fantasize. It doesn't mean we're gonna have sex. That's not how it works. Okay. Let's just say for what Ryan Correa, first a long time ago that was friends with Jessica. I don't want to share too much because this is a lot. That would call me, I hate using this word, nigger multiple times. Call me virgin boy. That if you wanted to beat me up, that's because he's over foot taller than me. Yeah, I'm scared of him, right? And I thought he was hot. Maybe this has to do with this trauma. And you were like 3 years apart or something like that, right? I know I'm showing a lot here. Okay, he was like in his early 20s when all this happened. Wait, yeah, let's see. Tell us about my teen. You were 22. He was like 19 or something. I don't fucking know. All right, he knows what he was doing, right? And I don't want to share everything because I could go on for like an hour of this. Okay, wanting to dox where my mother, and my brother worked after we got evicted. Okay, and impersonating my mother and my oldest brother from my Facebook, which is where Ian basically spread false gossip about me, saying that I would even sex him as well. I don't even know you. Excuse me. And what's the other thing that has happened to you? There was a lot. I can't wrap all of this up. It was a lot. Okay, this is why I would act up, because I get paranoid. And at that little kid that tasty guy told me I was a zoophile. If y'all are curious about zoophilia, go look up what Shane Dawson did. All right, that white son of a bitch. Pardon my language. That white bi son of a bitch. And he cannot be by my side, pun intended. Okay, I hate talking like this, but it has affected me a lot. This is why I have deep trust issues. This is why I feel I cannot trust anyone and block anyone on people, because now I understand. People have been hiding my back of what they've done to me. And other stuff. Saying about the change.org, where the hell that came from years back. And I don't fucking know, alright? It's a lot. It is a lot. Okay, I've just also got a minute left. I want to live a normal life. I want to form friendships. But with all of these, it's like all of y'all, okay, not y'all, I'm pronouncing it in like soft Western English here. Okay, yeah, with a British tone to it. I don't understand. I just don't. Like I'm Chief Zombie, but guilty because I feel like I cannot trust. I don't know. It's like no matter what I do, it just people just we're not listening. We're not listening. We're not listening. I wanted to share this because there's so many of you that have, especially Cole and Jack. I can't believe you both. Yeah, our house may not be perfect. It may be a little bit run down. At least we have a home. Like what Robin says in One Piece. 2 things, she said. I want to die, but I want to live. That means a lot, Gableen. You're a sweetheart. Honestly, that means a lot. You know, times are difficult. It's like people thinking that if you basically don't have like a fancy gaming chair or like an expensive $200 microphone looking all handsome on camera, then you don't deserve to be on YouTube. And that's not how YouTube was when I joined in and when I was 16. He was so laid back then. Now, I mean, no matter what generation you're from. And now next thing you know, I hate blaming this generation because every generation has their downsides. It's just like people, like what happened to us? What happened to human society for this? I bet it's kind of funny. I'm sure they probably won't laugh. Of all the homeless people I've met, that I befriended, I still have a video that I want to share that you and Aspen witnessed, right? I want to post that to know, yeah, that's what homeless is like. I want to share on camera because, you know what? There's something wrong with doing that and helping other people, because just because someone's homeless doesn't make them an addict or a criminal or basically just a drug addict or lazy, or just abusive. It's nuts. I'm like, this generation is really going downhill. I'm going to put the video on private. Hold on. I'm just gonna put on private as exposing the truth. Oh my god, I should show everyone's faces. Let's see, Casey's. Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Casey's face, Ian's face, cartoon, she, Cole and Jack. Oh my god, I got a long list. I still got that picture of those 4 boys on my phone. Let's see, date processed. Saturday. 27th. Oh, I gotta post the other video first. I may only have a limit. Because I'm posting it, yeah, because I gotta unblock you on there, Gableen. I'm posting it on the newer channel. Okay, I can still post. Alright, so people are not really watching my One Piece reaction. That's fine. I may need to put these videos on private. I'm gonna have to do that. Thank you, Amy. That means a lot. You know what really messes? You know what disturbs me? I think there was like a traveler, because I like watching travel videos. I used to, right? There was this awful YouTuber. I don't remember his name. He's Greek. He would do this for show, right? He would go to one of the poorest African countries, and he would do this for views. I don't know what country it was, but I think he was told that he should be filming inside the school or whatever, because I guess they did feel uncomfortable. I don't blame him. He was doing it for views. Like, yeah, I'm helping these poor African kids. I'm thinking, like, what? The way you're doing it, it's not appropriate. And he would get views off of it. He got banned in Japan, by the way. I hate that man so much. I do not like those type of people. If I would go to Africa, I would try to be as kind as possible, and I would document everything. Like, hey, you know, like if people want to give me a tour, I'll be happy. I don't care if they live in poor conditions. I know how it's like, because we may not have been that poor, but I had a neighbor and her kids that were so poor. She can't even like buy more than ramen noodles and like rice crispy cereal. I don't care. I liked her kids. They treated me like their godbrother. I was really close to them. We were so young back then. I was still in high school, right? And I would give them burritos because they were hungry. I don't care if they didn't have anything. It was nice being. I didn't even like being at home. You know, I feel lonely. I want someone to just to play around with, right? Because her oldest son was like 14 or 17, somewhere around that age, right? And I had fun with them. And then, of course, when they got older, they got a little bit more distant, which is understandable. Like, I don't care if they're poor. Hell, I think for me personally, being poor made me more joyful than having more money. That sounds wrong, but I don't know. I felt less isolated at home. If you wanted to knock on our door, like, yep, come in. Unless my monitor doesn't want him to. So it's just, I'm thinking people need to understand, like, you should be damn blissful that at least, oh my god, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, and Amy, I'm gonna do that. I don't think you're blocked, but I'll check. I'm gonna have to do it after the stream ends. And also, whoever is viewing this, because I know you're probably just here to spy on me. I hope you understand what you did. I hope you understand that Gableen told me everything, and it's I'm leaking everything. She told me everything in the chat. So if you want to hide, I hope you understand what you've done. I hope you understand what you've done. And no wonder they probably left. They don't want to hear the truth because they know they get away with it. I can't believe all that got leaked out. It's crazy. No wonder people have been saying so much stuff about me. Oh, you're helping a lot, Gableen. I want you to understand that. It's more than helpful. You practically saved my life. Honestly, even though it may not seem that way, I do feel a little safer now. At least for now. You know, I would have been so paranoid at home, thinking, "Oh my God, what people are still saying all this stuff about me." Now I know where all this is coming from. You know, it's. I know. I'm so sorry. It's nothing to do with you. You know, I feel awful I said that. I guess it's because I worried that you may turn your back on me. I guess that's why I act that way because, like Smiley, for example, after hearing what he did and the other people turning against me, I guess he got that. Is Gableen basically part of that group? I guess that's why I got paranoid. You know, like so many of them did it. You know, that's why I feel like this. Like I felt worried. You know, me too. Me too. Huh, it's so funny how that didn't came up as a heart, though. Same here, Amy. You know, that's why my brother gets a little bit worried. I just can't believe they would do this. Just because, oh yeah, they're really popular and they have a huge fan base. Good for you. Why do this on someone that really has nothing? You know? It's crazy. If there's like another popular YouTuber, go borrow them. You know? As much as you like. It's crazy. I think what should be the most, Gableen, is the Cole and Jack story. That really made me cry. It did. I'm thinking, how could they? You know, how could they? I still got that video on my phone and what? No, not on my phone, but I still got the picture of them. I should have shared it on my Instagram. Excuse me. I still have that video somewhere in private. I think. I know it's on somewhere. I just gotta search for it whenever this gets released, right? Cole won. Okay, so I'm glad it's not Fergus and Jack. Even though I still get a little bit worried. That's why I didn't say their names completely. I just kept repeating. Wait, I just said one. I hope it. Well, either way, at least you told me so that they know. Okay, like they know. Like yeah, they did this to me. Oh, and Amy, I don't want to do that right now. Something personal. It's just that I'm trying to like settle down on this. Like I don't want to do any like reactions or anything. Like this is really serious. So that's why. It's something personal. Really? Yeah, it's nothing personal, Amy. This is really serious. I know you want to change. You want to change the topic, but man, and Fergus was so sweet, though. I actually liked him the most because of the stories that he shared with me and his country and all. Hell, I would even. You know what's interesting? The reason why I dress like this, right, is because of him. I got so inspired with his country. I even made his Irish flag. I would be into St. Patrick's Day because I love it. I love the color green. He inspired me, and yet I can't believe it. I just that's what shocked me the most. It's like they betrayed me. I mean, it's
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize somebody was in here. What the hell? Oh, hey, Brian. Oh, this is good, Brian. Hey, Brian. I sure did enjoy talking to you the other day. I'm just making sure Stewie is nice and clean for his trip to the playground this afternoon. We had a little bit of a problem earlier because Stewie was stooling in the towel, wasn't he? I didn't suppose, I didn't mean to. But we rectify that. This is really weird. I mean, it's one thing to have him help you out with a busy schedule. It's another thing to let him wash your back. But he does more than that, Brian. Hey, Stewie, give me a bubble here. Look at me. I'm George Benign. Wait a second. That's Ronald Reagan. That's Rich Little. You're Rich Little.
sorry. I'm typing the description in. I'm posting it right now. Read it again. I don't want the comments turned on. At least not for the time being. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on private for now. It's called Exposing the Truths. I know I should use a more creative title, but it'll have to do. No, and Gableen, that's okay. It's hard because honestly, I'm actually really glad you're sharing this with me. You know, I said no. I guess because I'm worried that it will cause me trauma. At the same time, I'm so glad that I went through this with you because I could breathe better now, knowing that all of these rumors were lies. And since so many people are against me, they would know of why I've been mistreated this way. Or if they would see me for the first time, they would thinking, oh yeah, Dan basically did this to Jessica, which I have not. And, you know, at least getting to know me than hearing all of these false gossips, if that makes sense. It's kind of like how that man, I forgot who he was, I heard that he went to prison for 25 years, like most of his life, or I guess you could say a good chunk of his life is gone because of how he got falsely accused of being a murderer. Oh my God. That's kind of like what I'm going through in a way. So please don't ever think that. Plus, this is like really serious info too, and you have so much courage to share this with me. Other people, they wouldn't care. They probably would you know, they wouldn't know about this. No, I'm just gonna post it. Forget it. I don't know. I'm just gonna put a description. I changed my mind. I'm putting the comments on. At least for the time being. Date posted.
There's some frozen steaks in the freezer. Bathroom's down the hall. If you ever come home and there's a tie on the door, it means I'm frogging someone, so give me at least a couple hours. You smoke? We're going to Bobby Stallings' birthday party. Good. I hate that kid. I hate children's birthday parties. I said bitch Stewie in my case.
What a great little party, Candace. You know, I've never seen Stewie come out of his shell so much.
Oh no, it's all his tail, it's all his face, I've ruined it. Oh no,
Propagandist desires to demonizing the enemy, making individuals from the opposing side appear to be subhuman, worthless, or cruel. Demoralization, propaganda directed at an adversary to erode fighting spirit and encourage surrender or defection. Dictate. This technique hopes to simplify the decision-making process by using images and words to tell the audience exactly what action to take, eliminating any other possible choices. Disinformation, the creation or deletion of information from public records for the purpose
I think I found an interesting video. Propaganda, huh?
Including fake photographs, videos, and sound recordings, as well as
Where's the gaslighting?
It means gaining and maintaining power by breaking up larger concentrations of power into pieces that individually have less power than the one implementing the strategy. Using euphemism. A euphemism is a generally innocuous word or expression used in place of one that may be found offensive or suggests something unpleasant.
Love bombing. Okay, that's a good one.
Love bombing. Love bombing is a technique used to recruit someone to a cult or ideology by bombarding him with affection in an attempt to isolate him from his prior beliefs, values, and social support.
Yep, that's what I went through.
Milieu control. Controlling someone's communication style and environment through the use of social pressure and group language. An example could be slang that enables group members to identify other members. If the communication style becomes too peculiar, it might result in isolation from the surrounding society. Obfuscation. It happens when a message is intentionally made difficult to understand. Operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is a learning process where behaviors are modified through the association of stimuli with reinforcement or punishment.
Where's the gaslighting one? That one's really important. Loaded language.
Loaded language. Specific words and phrases with strong emotional implications that are used to influence the audience. Love bombing. Love bomb.
Oh, I'll see it on here. What else? Flack.
Yeah. Flack. Efforts to discredit or cast doubt on the prevailing assumptions. Foot in the door technique. Often used by recruiters and salesmen. For example, the perpetrator walks up to the victim and pins a flower or gives a small gift to the victim. The victim says thanks, and now they have incurred a psychological debt to the perpetrator. The person eventually asks for a larger favor. Framing. It happens when, in order to persuade a political audience of one side of an argument or another, the facts are presented through a rhetorical frame that shifts the individual's perception.
Oh, shit.
Appeal to fear. Appeals to fear seek to build support by instilling anxiety and panic in the general population. Appeal to prejudice. Using beautiful people. This technique is usually used in advertising instead of politics. It's the type of propaganda that deals with famous people or depicts attractive, happy people. This suggests that if people buy a product or follow a certain ideology, they too will be happy or successful. Big lie. The main belief behind this technique is that people will more easily fall victim to a big lie than to a small one. It could happen because others are at a loss for where to even begin to refute it. Classical conditioning. Everyone responds to classical conditioning, which is a behavioral procedure in which a natural stimulus is associated with a neutral stimulus enough times to create the same response by using just the neutral one. Demonizing the enemy. Making individuals from the opposing side appear to be subhuman, worthless, or immoral. Demoralization. Propaganda directed at an adversary to erode fighting spirit and encourage surrender or defection. Diktat. This technique hopes to simplify the decision-making process by using images and words to tell the audience exactly what action to take, eliminating any other possible choices.
Framing. Is that it? Okay, I'm getting close.
It happens when, in order to persuade a...
Okay, here it is.
Gish Gallop. Bombarding...
Wait. Oh, okay.
Framing. It happens when, in order to persuade a political audience of one side of an argument or another, the facts are presented through a rhetorical frame that shifts the individual's perception. Gish Gallop. Bombarding a
Wait, he
political
skipped
opponent with
gaslighting.
obnoxiously complex questions in rapid fire during a debate to make the opponent appear to not know what they are talking about. Glittering generality. Glittering generalities are emotionally appealing words that are applied to a product or idea, but present no concrete argument or analysis. It has the intent of associating the product or idea with an already established feel-good value in the mind of the audience. They ask for approval without examination of the reason. Guilt by association. This technique is used to persuade a target audience to disapprove of an action or idea by suggesting that the idea is popular among disliked groups.
I see. Half-truth.
Half-truth. A half-truth is a deceptive statement that includes some element of truth. It comes in several forms. The statement might be partly true, the statement may be totally true, but only part of the whole truth, or it may utilize some deceptive element, such as improper punctuation. Information overload. When an entity floods a certain topic with an enormous amount of information in order to increase the difficulty of understanding an issue and effectively making decisions, it can have the same effect as secrecy. For the first time, I'll actually give you guys a solution to this technique, since the line between news and propaganda is maybe the blurriest it's ever been. This solution is available thanks to our
Oh, it's
sponsor.
my pleasure, Gableen. Sorry for not responding. No, I was just showing him that video that I was watching. Yeah.
About what?
No, just these educational stuff, really.
But yeah, just don't make a video about this.
Well, Gableen is glad that I did. Yeah.
You know how people get.
I know.
Try to protect people. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The thing is, Tom, people need to know about this. Oh, someone liked it already. They need to know everything. I am. I was just talking in a serious tone. Because, like, this has gone, like, out of hand. So what could do, Gableen, if you're still here? I'm guessing, well, unless those people, I don't know who I am gonna unblock you for sure, and whoever else.
I'm just saying, just be careful.
Yeah, I know.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Let me get your food in there.
Yeah, I know.
We can barely take care of it until we can. Now, this is just a suggestion, just throw it out there. Have you considered abortion? Peter, I think it's too late for that. Oh, don't let the press put the scare in you. Wade v. Boss has not been overturned. Yeah, but you can't really abort a live baby. Oh, boy, they have got you. Blank. Give her back to God. You're doing the right thing, Fred. All right, Glenn, just so you're clear on the law, once you give this child up to the adoption agency, you can no longer abort it.
Hello, sir. Do you wish to put this child up for adoption?
Yeah, it's not working out. I need to get her out of my head.
Well, we can help you there. And is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl. Her name's Anna Lee.
Oh, beautiful name. Let me take her home.
Come on, Clyde. I will. I just. Here. She
Oh, yes.
somewhere safe, right? Like, put it with sand people, right?
Do you mean like from Star Wars?
No. I didn't know if you wanted the God side of the rich one. Okay, thank you. Did you wash my car like I asked? No, but I hit it with a rock. Okay, thanks. Brian, I think my jaw is falling off. Oh. Stewie, what is happening to this thing? Well, yeah, turns out the code talked to the stable driver. I've been having some trouble with mine, too. Hey, Stewie, everything sounds like rushing water, and I can't stand up so very good. Yeah, I think they've got less than a minute before they dissolve completely. Hey, Brian, knock. Who's there? Well, I hope that doesn't happen with me. He took my dry cleaning, and I have no idea what he did with the ticket. Yeah, this was not a food for the dinner. I'm not proud of this, but I need to look that up.